Hi, welcome back. I'm Jill with thecarefreekitchen.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some homemade cheesy breadsticks. They take only a few ingredients, and I will show you step by step how to make these amazing cheesy breadsticks at home. Okay, so for the breadsticks, I have a cup of water, and you want this to be just a little bit warm on your wrist. Be perfect. And then I have 2 cups of flour, some salt, some yeast. You can do active dry yeast or instant yeast, some sugar. And then for on top of my breadsticks, I have some mozzarella cheese, a little bit of butter. And then here is a mixture that I use if I don't have garlic salt on hand. It's going to be equal parts salt and garlic powder, and then just a little bit of parsley. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is add your water to a stand mixer. You can also do this by hand. Using a stand mixer is a little bit easier, but it's actually super easy to make by hand too. We're going to add our water, a cup of warm water to our mixing bowl, and then also our yeast. All right, just sprinkle the yeast on there, and then a little bit of sugar to help the yeast grow. You can just give this a minute or two, and once it starts looking frothy, you can go ahead with your other ingredients. And this is if you're worried if your yeast is good or not, and I've been using the same yeast for a while and it's pretty good. Oh, and an ingredient I forgot about is olive oil, and I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil here. And then I will add about half of my flour. And then we'll just mix this up until it's nice and stringy. And then you can just continue to add your flour here and continue kneading. And once the mixture is all mixed up, we're going to knead it for about 2 minutes. Okay, and you'll notice it's starting to pull away from the edges of the bowl, and that's how you know that you've added enough flour. You want to add flour just until it pulls away from the side of the bowl. Okay, so this dough is still really stringy, so maybe I had just a little bit more than 1 cup of water. I'm gonna add a couple, probably 3 more tablespoons of flour until all of the dough is up on the bread hook. Or if you're kneading this by hand, you should be able to knead it without it being a total sticky mess. Okay, so as you'll notice, it's like there's a little bit stuck on the bottom of the bowl, but most of it is here on the bread hook. And that is just the way we want it. That's the right consistency for dough. And if you need to make your own garlic salt, this is how you do it. I'm just gonna add, this recipe calls for about 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, but since I don't have any right now, I'm just going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and then, I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon or teaspoon of parsley, and then we're just gonna mix this up. And this is a great substitute for pre-made garlic salt. So that'll be perfect for our breadsticks. Okay, so to prepare my pan, I just have some avocado oil here, and I'm going to grease it kind of heavily. And then also just put a little bit on my hands and make sure this is all over. And then that way I don't have to have a floured surface to roll my breadsticks out on. You can just put it directly onto the pan. And adding a little bit more oil is not gonna hurt anything. So, see, that's perfect. And then if you have a little bit of oil on your hands, then it's not gonna stick. So I've been kneading this for a minute. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit and then let it sit for maybe 30 to 60 seconds, and then I'll be able to spread it a little bit easier. Okay, while your bread is rising, you'll just need to preheat your oven to about 350 degrees. And then also I have a little bit of butter here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and melt it. So my dough's had just a minute to rest, and I should be able to get it just about all stretched out. And if there's thin spots, just try and spread out the thicker spots to fill that. You want it all to be just about level. Okay, that looks just about right. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my butter and put a little bit of it on my breadsticks. And probably 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter is about right for this size of breadstick. All right, and then I have my homemade garlic salt here, and I'm just gonna pick it up with my hands a little bit and then sprinkle it. You know, you want it to be a dusting that's like maybe a little bit heavier than you would if you were salting a cob of corn or something. And then to top it off, we are going to add some mozzarella cheese. And if your family really loves really cheesy breadsticks, add a little bit more. And now we're going to bake that in a preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And we'll watch the bottom here, and we want it to be nice and golden brown. And the cheese on top, nice and melty. Okay, so these breadsticks, let me show you the bottom here. They actually look perfect. Those are really, really nicely cooked. I'm gonna just loosen it around the edges here a little bit. All right, guys, here is my version of some homemade cheesy breadsticks. These are super simple to make. It's just an easy pizza crust recipe, and it has simple ingredients, and even the beginner baker can make these with ease. I hope you guys enjoyed this step-by-step tutorial, and let me know if you have any questions down below. I would love to help you any way I can. And thank you so much for watching this episode at the Carefree Kitchen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me here, and share it with a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. These homemade cheesy breadsticks are made with a pizza dough, just a hint of garlic, and plenty of mozzarella cheese. They are perfectly chewy, so delicious, and a snack to throw together for a quick and easy appetizer any night of the week.